The Look Alive podcast is sponsored by Sonic.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Look Alive podcast from my living room. Still got Dex, my dog. He's under my feet. You can't see him, and I can't show you because I don't have a camera, guys. So he's laying there at my feet, doing the things that Dex normally does, and we are still quarantining, staying safe. You guys, I hope, are doing the same as well. I know it gets very boring in quarantine, seeing the same people every day, or maybe you don't have someone in your house, and that's even more difficult. But, let's stay positive. Sports will return. I just want to make sure that I put that out there, but it should return when it is ready. That, I think, is the biggest takeaway, and what a lot of these athletes feel as well. I know we all miss sports right now. I've been binge watching different sports movies just to kind of get a sense of what it's like to have fans in sports, and I'm missing it so bad. I watched Miracle twice in quarantine. Great movie, by the way. I've watched Remember the Titans again. Some of the all-time classics. I've been putting those on TV lately just to kind of, feel close to sports again. And like I said, sports will start back again. And a lot of these athletes that we've talked to are just anxious, finding new ways to work out in their living rooms, in their yards, wherever they can get that work in. I think that's been a big challenge for a lot of them, especially because gyms aren't open. They don't have access to equipment. A lot of them don't. Some do. Of course, it depends on whether we're talking about college athletes or professional sports athletes, what have you. So it's an interesting time for everybody. And earlier, I got a chance to talk with Miles Robinson. He's a defender for Atlanta United. And remember, the Five Stripes did get 2 games into the regular season. They got 2 wins. They got that win in Nashville to open up the year, and then a win at FC Cincinnati. And then everything obviously kind of snowballed from there. Rudy Gobert tested positive for the coronavirus, and here we are today. The leagues are shut down and dormant as we sit here and discuss this right now. Miles has a lot of interesting takes in this entire thing, and I think he was so refreshing, to be totally honest with you, because he's really positive, really upbeat, just in general. And for him, if you remember, he's been injured for quite some time. He suffered from an injury last season, and then he had one prolonging this year and wasn't able to play so far. But he told me he is almost near perfect health right now, and this came at a really good time for Atlanta United just because there were a lot of injuries that were nagging a lot of different players. He actually said that it was good timing because the team can get healthy. The guys can kind of get back into a rhythm again, and it's interesting to see what Atlanta United has done with their players. They gave them bikes, not Pelotons, but they have a lot of bikes at the facility there in Marietta, and they gave them to each player. So they're having these rigorous bike workouts that Miles will take you through, and he'll also probably just put a smile on your face. Really refreshing to talk to, and he gives you a little bit of an insight on what it's like now that United season is kind of up in the air.
I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay, well, we will let you continue with the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, I made it, and I was like, dang, I probably don't have time to eat this, but I was hungry anyway.
That's okay, you can keep eating. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about just kind of what you've been doing in quarantine.
Oh yeah, sorry. Wait, is this like,
It's recorded, so you're fine.
All right. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I've just tried to stay busy. I'm calling, my family, way more often. I feel like everyone's texting each other more often, we're in middle school or something. Yeah, but, stay-home workouts. They gave, Atlanta gave us, this, workout regimen type of thing that we had, that we do every day, with, cardio, on a bike, and then, working out where you can, whether it's push-ups or body squats or stuff like that. But also I just have a bike. I live near the Beltline, and I have a bike. So I just cruise on the Beltline sometimes to get some fresh air.
Does anyone recognize you on your bike?
Yeah, it's happened a few times. Yeah, they'll be like, Miles. I'll be like,
no, not me.
Yeah. No, I'll just be zooming past them, be like, oh, what's up? But yeah, stuff like that. Trying to get into cooking and reading more. So doing all that type of stuff too.
I saw that on your Instagram that you whipped out the Snoop Dogg cookbook.
Oh yeah. I got the Snoop Dogg right here.
All right. Have you whipped anything up yet? What recipes do you like?
From crook to cook. Nah, I actually haven't whipped up anything from here. But like, I don't know. I'm gonna make ribs. I think I might make ribs today. Actually, I've never made those. But
okay.
We'll see how it goes. Like my roommate, like my last two roommates, like made ribs before, so I was like, okay, if they can do it, I think I got to give it a try at least.
I can see another cookbook behind your shoulder.
Yeah,
is that like yours too?
Yeah, that's like a crock pot one, though, I think. Yeah, it's like a slow cooker, like crock pot, like cookbook.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing to make?
Oh my god, I mean, I normally just stick with like chicken or like sausage and like. Just like, I don't know, normal rice. I'm not anything like anything crazy. I'm not like, I don't know, Bobby Flay or something.
So you stick to the meat. You stick to simple meat.
Yeah. Super simple, super easy, pasta, rice, chicken, sausage, something like that. Veggies in there. But I'm not cooking anything elaborate yet, Maybe eventually, by the time this thing's over, maybe I'll be like a 5-star chef, like depending on how long this takes.
What in that cookbook have you seen where you're like, okay, maybe this is something I want to master? Besides ribs.
Okay, besides ribs?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, making like, I don't know, is this pretty basic to say like lasagna or something?
No, that's not basic.
Yeah, because I don't know, I like lasagna and stuff like that. I feel like you need to have like at least one mastered like, you need to master some type of meal that you can give to everyone.
You
like
do.
A big plate, yeah.
Cereal does not count.
Cereal doesn't count, and that's all I had. That's all I've been eating for breakfast for the last 4 weeks. So that kind of sucks.
What's some of the workouts that they've told you guys to do? I know it's probably a lot of body weight stuff in your living room, but what are you doing every day?
Yeah. I mean, they gave all the guys like a bike, because we had a lot of bikes at the training ground, and they delivered to them all to those guys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you can really do hard workouts on those bikes. Those bikes are deadly, honestly. They think we're Lance Armstrong or something. But but it's all good stuff, stuff like that. Depending if you have access to a gym or not, it kind of depends what you can do. But you got
right.
bands work too, where you can do weighted push-ups or glute exercises, just stuff like that. I don't know.
What's been the hardest part for you, aside from not being able to go to a gym and do the normal things and being not in a season right now? What's been the hardest part?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's just weird not being able to go places,
Yeah.
I don't know. At least for me, I kind of still try to walk around and see what's up outside, but not being able to go places or see the teammates as often and stuff like that is just pretty tough.
Do you guys still FaceTime? Do you guys text or call?
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely a FaceTime person or something. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know how serious this was. I was eating a PB&J, so I had to stop. No, but I don't know. Yeah, I definitely FaceTime. People call, and like I said, I feel so many people are texting way more often now.
Yeah.
I've texted more this last 4 weeks than I ever have. I swear.
But you also have more free time.
Exactly. Yeah. That too.
So is it nice for you, in a sense, to be able to talk to your family a little bit more than you normally would during the season?
Yeah. No, it's definitely cool. We were organizing they're organizing Zoom calls and stuff like that. With my whole fam. Yeah, my parents are living together, or they're just at the house together, and they're just oh my god, this is a lot of time we spent together. We haven't spent this much time together in so long. But I feel that's a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a crazy time. This is insane. It doesn't feel real, honestly. I'm just taking it day by day, though.
When did it kind of hit you that this was as serious as it is?
I don't know, when they canceled the season, or not canceled, when they postponed it or suspended it. I was okay, I guess this is real then.
Yeah, you've been injured. Are you healthy now?
Yeah. I'm pretty healthy right now. I actually, cause I'm actually like a little like hurt still. I get to go to the training ground and get some treatment occasionally, so like I can do that too. Because like all the players that hurt still need like treatment and try to get like better, so they're allowed to. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end that pretty soon because right now I'm almost like 100%.
So in a sense, this break kind of came at the right time for you guys because there were quite a few injuries.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, we were looking good though. That sucks, it kind of stopped. I mean, we got only 2 home game or two wins in the league, so I mean, we were looking good. But.
Are you nervous at all that, they say that the MLS season is postponed, but are you nervous in a sense that it may not start again?
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. Like that's for like the professionals or something, like who actually know about that. I'm just like here, listening to what they have to say and stuff like that. But I mean, it's looking crazy. But like, at least luckily for us, it was kind of like the beginning of the season, so it's not like too hard to maybe like, change the format of the season. But like, if you're the NBA, like going into the playoffs, you're just like, oh god, like how are we gonna deal with this? Like. Even like the Champions League in Europe, like all that.
Yeah, how do you think this is going to affect the future of soccer worldwide?
I have no idea. I mean, like I feel like it could either be, there's a lot of people like eager to come back into the stadiums, after all this, or people could be like, I don't know if I want to like go to all these like big crowded like events and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's a whole like cultural switch almost. So we'll see.
What's been the most challenging part about trying to stay in touch with coaches and teammates, or do you guys just do a good job of organizing those meetings and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they like reach out to guys, like, some coaches will like, call us, FaceTime us, see how we're doing, just talk about, how the preseason was, how the season started off. And then like some coaches, will send us, video clips, to looking over, game film or just like other players in the world, film in your position just to go over and kind of, keep your mind active somehow.
You said that the team was looking good and you got 2 wins at the start of the season. Where do you feel like this team can go this year? What's the goal?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think the team's looking like really good. We got like a nice young team. Young players are always, eager to show what they can do. And I think when the team, unites and like comes behind each other and we play for each other, that's like when we're the strongest. And I think this year our team's definitely like willing to fight for each other. And I think we definitely have high expectations, but I think that's comes with playing for this club and just being competitors. So.
Do you feel like because this club has had the success that it's had, the common denominator is kind of win it all or nothing? Is that kind of the mindset with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, like, those first, 3 seasons, we got those 3 trophies. Like, now you just have high expectations, but also when you have, like, such a great roster like we do, it's almost, like, brought upon ourselves. Like, we have all these great players. Like, now we got to, prove or, like, win something for it or, something like that. But, I think that's something, like, people on our team and me, we just – we kind of like that. We like to have, like, I'd much rather play for a team that has high hopes than, like, no hopes,
Yeah. So I want to go back to your living room workouts because what I think is really funny and interesting is that everyone is in the same boat right now. So you guys as professional athletes are doing some of the same workouts that people are trying to do in their living room.
Yeah.
What's the hardest one that you've been through right now? Is it a HIIT workout? What is it?
The bike workouts are tough. Like, I'm telling you.
Okay, so tell me what a bike workout is. What do you guys do? Because people have Pelotons, so.
Yeah. Well, ours isn't like a Peloton. I forget what it's called, what type of bike it is. But, like, so, there's, like, gears on the bike. Like, there'll be, like, 1 through, like, 20. And, like, 1 you can, like, easily spin. But 20, like, you almost can't. Like, if you're going with all your might, like, you can't even, like, spin it. And, yeah, it'll be, like, there's like 40-minute workouts where like you have to stay above a certain RPM, like rate per minute, whatever, rotation per minute, like for so long, like say like 2 minutes or 5 minutes, and then you can like drop back down. But even like based on like the gear you're in, But like these workouts, like your rest time isn't like a rest time. It's more like going 100% of the time. And then there's like ones where you like change the gear and like do a 10-second sprint above like this RPM and then like go back down. But they're on like these little like card sheets, these like workouts. So.
And you like it so much that you still get on the belt line and ride your bike?
I mean, like, I definitely won't do both in the same time or in the same day, that's for sure. But, like, yeah.
But the belt line is probably more of like a leisurely stroll than it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going out there and going as hard as humanly possible on the belt
I'm
line.
not, like, drenched in sweat, like, on the belt line. Like, but that'll be, like, by the time I'm done with one of these, like, bike workouts here, I'll be, like, soaked. Like.
Do you play video games?
Yeah. I play, like, FIFA. Pretty much just FIFA. 2K sometimes.
Okay.
But, like, yeah, I just play pretty much with, like, my friends and whoever's, like, hitting me up online. I'll be like, where, let's go. So
it can be just some rando person and you'll play them?
Nah. Normally it's just my friends. Like, we'll be FaceTiming and then we'll, like, talk, you know, our trash or whatever. And then, like, play, yeah.
Are you super competitive?
For sure. Especially, like, yeah, with friends, too, it's, like, a different type of, like, competition, you know? Like, you really got to win that or else, like, you're not going to hear the, like, end of it.
Especially with your friends, I'm sure, that don't play professional soccer that want to play.
Yeah, that too, for sure.
So what else do you do? I mean, you're trying to become the next Chef Emerald. You're working out on the bike. You're going out on the belt line. Any other hobbies that you picked up in the meantime?
I've definitely been reading more in this time, for sure. Yeah. Reading this book right now.
Okay.
There are no children here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's about these two brothers growing up in, like, inner city Chicago.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm like 100 pages in, but it's pretty good.
Do you try to limit the amount of time that you spend on your phone or video games or TV?
Yeah, but I feel like in general, like, I'm not that much of, like, a phone person. Like, I'm not, like, stuck on it. Sometimes I'm just, like, I don't know. I almost like it when my, like, phone dies, so I'm just, like, doing my own thing.
Hi, here are your 3 fish sandwiches. Have a supersonic day.
Thank you.
Is this Alaska pollock that we're eating?
Yes.
I know that Alaska is a very dangerous place.
Why?
First, the ostrich. Second, you mess with that ostrich.
It's Alaska, not Australia.
My man.
The fish sandwich, 100% Alaska pollock topped with creamy tartar sauce on a brioche bun, only for a limited time at Sonic. See menu for details. For a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
All right, told you. You probably have a smile on your face, don't you? It's easy to do that with Miles. He's a lot of fun to be around, a lot of fun to talk to, and gives us a really good perspective about the fact that truly we are all in the same boat. And, you know, hopefully Atlanta United, once they get back on the pitch, they will be in full strength. We hope. Of course, minus Joseph Martinez, who will be dealing with that ACL for quite some time. Look, I don't know when sports is going to return. I don't think any of us do know definitively. There have been discussions this week, like I said, about the MLB potentially doing their games in Arizona, and people are trying to put together plans. But I really think that sports should return when it is safe for everyone to return. And that's the bottom line, because it affects everyone at this point. And to me, I can wait longer. I don't want to wait longer for sports to come back, but I can if I know that it's dependent on the safety of the athletes, their families, the people that work these venues, fans, should they have them, what have you. I think it's important to remember that safety and health is key right now, and you guys, please be taking care of yourselves. And if you have any ideas or questions or anything you want to get in touch with us about, please, I implore you to do so. Whether you DM us on social media or email us, we would love to connect with you guys right now. We're trying to do the same as you guys. Stay connected. So if you do have any ideas or any interview ideas, we would love to hear them. And other than that, you can look forward to 2 podcasts from us a week on the Look Alive podcast, and you can download them wherever you get your podcasts.
The Look Alive podcast is sponsored by Sonic.